Hi everyone, thank you for coming to my channel or to this video. Right now my daughter is here with me. Her name is Jordan, and she is going to interview me on some topics about me becoming the alias of Karmen Santiago. So here we go.
So, how old were you when you first began to run away?
How old was I when I first began to run away? At the age of 5 was my first adventure away, running away. I had was at the babysitter's house that my mom used to have me and my sister go to, and it wasn't a place that I felt was comfortable, safe, or even anywhere near a place a child should be. She had mice and she had roaches, and me and my sister would, have to eat the food that she prepared for us. And a lot of times it had, disgusting, like, species of animals in it. And so we would play like we weren't eating it, and we would play like we were eating it, and we would dump it down the toilet. And like, so one day my sister rode her bike over, and she left. I was so upset that she had left me there. She rode her bike back to where we lived, and I was angry. I was scared. I was lonely. I was playing out back with the chickens and the old rugged dog that was always scared of people, but he would come to me,
Mm-hmm.
And so just something popped into my head, like, jump the fence. So I jumped the fence at 5 years old, or 6, and 6 probably, and then ran all the way home nonstop. It was about 2 miles, or so, close to it, and got home, and just my sister was there standing at the door, and she was talking to a boy. So I busted her with a boy at the front door, and I was so happy to be home, and from running I just vomited all over his shoes. And my sister was so upset, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm telling mom." And so she ended up calling our mom, and I ended up getting a whooping from everybody for running away the first time I did. But that didn't stop me.
So that brings me on to the next question, which is, why did you continue running away?
I continued going on running away because I never really felt safe. I always felt like, I was just never in a safe environment. I was in a position as a little girl that I always wanted to get away because I wasn't safe. And when you're a child, you're supposed to feel safe. Number one, you're supposed to feel protected. You're supposed to feel love, the kind of love that is unconditional, that you receive from the Most High, or God, or the power above, the power that protects us all in situations. And so I just kept running to feel safe, and I never really felt safe. And at times, I still don't feel safe, even though I am safe. It's just part of my mentality and what I've been through so much in life. I never have that piece of being safe. Like, it could be a loud bang or something, or somebody drops something, and it startles the heck out of me because I've never really felt safe. So yeah, and I just kept continuing running because I was seeking something that I didn't know was already there. As I mentioned in my book, that feeling of oneness with God, is very important. And if you trust Him, then you should feel safe. So I've got to put more trust into God and realize that He's going to be, and He always has been, my protector.
So, where have you gone when you've ran away?
I've gone when I ran away. I've gone to places such as Detroit, Chicago, California, Florida. I've gone to St. Louis, Missouri. I've gone to Kentucky, and I've gone pretty much. I've been to a lot of states all over the United States, and and this is just at the age of 17. I went to California 15. And I was without parental guidance. And it's all due to neglect and not being just not being safe.
Yes.
So I kept it moving. I just kept on the move. Here.
Yeah.
Just running.
So, how did you get the alias Karmen Santiago?
I got the alias Karmen Santiago. In my mind, back when I was a child, at the age of about 4 or 5, my uncle worked for a company called Macintosh. And so I remember being a little girl and sitting on his lap in his Bronco, and we'd be driving. And he let me drive at 4 or 5 years old in his Bronco, a Bronco truck. It was so cool. And so I ended up going and playing a game on the computer. And at 40 years ago, a computer, it was like, wow, that was top of the line. I'd never seen one in my life. So I ended up playing on the computer and saw Tetrix, learned how to nail that at my age and at a little girl's age, and then Karmen Sandiego came out, and I was like, I must be Karmen Sandiego, so yeah, and I got that nickname because I thought my uncle worked for Macintosh and created the game called Karmen Sandiego, and it was meant for me.